this bid is strictly to purchase this mechanical equipment, put up the turbine, and maintenance. But I still don't have my guarantee that I've been asking you for, and I don't know if you can give me the guarantee about the payback. And I think that's contingent upon the General Assembly, the net metering effect, and the credits.
That's two different
right, but
issues.
What you're asking me to do tonight, let's say I put up a new house, and I say to my husband, you know, honey, I've always wanted that solar power, so this is the year we're going to do it. We're going to spend $50,000 because down the road, they're going to give us a $35,000 credit. It's going to come. It's happening. And he's going to say to me, you have that in writing? Because if you have it in writing, and I can read the fine print and the details and I'm satisfied, we're going to go forward. But I can't give it to him in writing today. So he's going to say, I'm not going to do that $50,000 solar power investment. Not until I know what I'm going to gain from it. You see what, excuse me, I'm not finished.
Well,
I'm just trying to make a point.
Okay.
I support green power,
Sure.
alternative energy, totally behind you, except I think we're putting the cart before the horse. I hope that you can appreciate my concerns.
I
I'm
can.
not trying to.
May I address?
Yeah, I'm not trying to work against you. I'm trying to work with you so that
Yes,
you
ma'am.
and I together can
Yes, ma'am.
protect the citizens of this community.
Okay.
That's all I want.
Oh.
I don't want to come back later and say, well, you know, we were going to make $5 million off this $3 million project, but in the end, we had to pay $5 million because of A, B, and C.
I'll be the first one in line to try to pay it back if it doesn't work, but it will work,
Well.
and I'd like to address that for you.
That's a lot of money, Mr. Gump.
It's okay. It's because I'm not up here trying to put the town in a bad situation. I'm trying to put the town in a good situation.
And I understand that,
So
but
may I
it's
just
the
address
details
the-
that we need to really pay attention to.
Okay, thank you. May I address
Yes,
the
go ahead,
concern
Mr.
you have
Gump.
about finances, just to try to get that cleared up a little bit? There are three elements that go into the economics of a wind generator. The first one is just displacing the energy that we use here, for instance. So all of the energy that's generated at a wind generator site at the high school or the middle school or at somebody's home, the first place that goes is to displace the energy that the building or the facility uses. Mm-hmm. So unless there's a catastrophic meteorological change and the wind stops blowing, the first thing is there's about $100,000 a year worth of electricity that's used at the high school mm-hmm. that in the main will be credited back to town because we'll produce that energy. The second thing is that installing this machine, we're going to be recognized as a registered facility by National Grid. That's the Portsmouth Abbey is. Any other facility that goes in is a registered facility. Mm-hmm. And a registered facility is qualified for National Grid, in this particular case, since they're the local electrical company, and they have to, by law, purchase the electricity that we generate that's in excess of what the school consumes. All the electricity that goes back out into the grid must be purchased by National Grid if we're a qualified facility.
Right. So the question was going to be, how much are they going to give us for that?
They're going to give us the wholesale rate, which is about 7 cents a kilowatt hour.
Is that contingent upon what has to go through?
It's not contingent upon anything.
Okay.
It's not contingent upon anything on the planet.
Why would they buy ours, say, at 7 cents?
Because they have to buy ours at 7%.
They have to buy it, but...
They have to buy it because it's the state law. They have to buy it.
But Mr. Gump, we know that they can buy it elsewhere for cheaper.
They have to buy it because it's a state law.
They can buy it from Canada, say it's
They have to buy it from us because it's a state law. They can buy electricity from Canada, they can buy electricity from a solar panel on your house, and they will at 7 cents because it's a state law. They have to buy it.
Right, but if Canada's selling it at 3 cents...
Doesn't make any difference. They
I
have
think it does make a difference. I want to see it in writing.
Okay.
Because I don't want... Here's my question. Here's my concern.
I can put that in writing for
Okay,
you. We
here's my
can
concern.
absolutely put that in writing. Now, let me finish my financial picture for you.
Can I just say one thing, please?
Yes, ma'am.
My concern is I don't understand why National Grid would put themselves in a position that they're going to lose.
National Grid isn't going to lose. They never lose. It's a state law.
What they're doing is National Grid is buying it, they're actually getting a deal anyway, because they're
Of course
buying
they
it
are.
at a wholesale rate,
Right.
and they're selling it at a retail rate.
Right.
So they're not losing, they're making money. So,
The Rhode Island state law requires that the local utility company purchase any excess power generated.
and we've already gone through this.
Okay. So the third part of it is the renewable energy credit. That's called a REC, a renewable energy credit. And those are presently selling for about $5 cents a kilowatt hour, roughly. We have a proposal, a firm offer for a 10-year contract from a Rhode Island firm to purchase those for 10 years at 4 cents. In the economic analysis that we have, it starts out at about 5 cents and goes down to 2 cents across the 20-year period. So the first 10 years, we have a guarantee at 4 cents, which is greater average than the whole 20 years. So we've got it covered for the wholesale rate, for the displaced energy rate, and for the renewable energy credits. And those three are what make up the financial plan that you have. There's no other part of that plan. That's it, those three.
Are those credits guaranteed for 20 years?
For 10 years. I just said that we have a 10-year proposal, firm proposal, for the credits at a price that's greater than the 20-year average price.
All right. And as far as the guarantee for payback,
I will send you a letter and I'll outline exactly where the monies are going to come from.
Well, is that going to be any different from the initial chart from the first presentation?
It's just reaffirms it, but I mean, I can point to the particular state law that requires the utility company to buy the electricity from us if you'd like. I can add that in.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll do that.